the pledge. Let's give him a praise. At all times.
Yes.
God is worthy.
Yes.
He's worthy.
Worthy. Yes, Lord.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Even when we don't give him the praise,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
he's still worthy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
When I think about all that God has done for me,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
all I can come up with is that he's worthy.
He's
Worthy.
worthy. Yes, sir.
He's worthy to be praised.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
He's worthy to be lifted up.
Yes. Hallelujah.
He's worthy to be my Savior.
Yes, sir.
He earned it when he died on that rugged cross
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, yes.
on Calvary's hill,
Yeah.
on the skull,
Yeah.
Golgotha.
Yes, sir. Yes.
He's worthy.
He's worthy.
Turn to Hebrews 11th chapter and the 12th chapter. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for,
Yes.
the evidence of things not seen.
Yes, sir.
For by it the elders obtained a good report. I want you to think about this morning. You got to believe your way through.
Yes, sir.
You got to believe your way.
Your way through.
Turn to the 12th chapter.
Yes.
Through. Sometimes it's going to be hard.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes it's going to be difficult.
Yes, Lord.
Sometimes you're going to find yourself by yourself.
Yeah, right.
Amen.
Yeah.
But you got to believe
That's believe.
your way through.
Through it. That's believe.
You got to know that God can.
Yeah. Yes, he will. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hallelujah.
Through 2021, we found out that God can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amen. That God can save you from the plague.
Yes, he can.
Amen.
Right. Yes, he is.
I wish I had a witness.
Yes,
Yes. Amen.
yes, sir. You got one.
When I look back through the year and think about those that died that I thought was Superman,
Yes, yes.
but you and I, we still here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
We're here because we believe.
Yes.
We believed in the impossible was possible.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got to believe your way through. And when you believe your way through, then you got to praise your way through.
Yes.
But you can't praise your way until you believe.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
That's why Paul said faith is the substance of things hoped for. And it's the evidence of things that you can't see. That thing that you're asking God for. That's what faith is. Faith is that. Faith is the substance. That's the stuff you're asking for. Of things hoped for, and it's the evidence of things not seen. The fact that you got faith means that the evidence is there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Verse 1, chapter 12. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth beset us so easily, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. You see, he's talking about that race is your life you live. That's the race he's talking about. Let us run with patience the race, the life that is set before us, looking unto Jesus. What does that mean? Looking unto Jesus. That means when you study his word and you believe in him, then that means that you will follow him and not another. So in order to be able to do that, we have to lay aside every weight, everything in our life that besets us, that keeps us from getting closer to God. We have to lay that aside. Amen. You can't have faith carrying extra weight. That's what he's saying here. You can't run this race unless you lay aside that heavy weight and the sin which does beset us so easily. That's the thing that get on our left nerve. That's the sin they're talking about. That thing that get on your left nerve that make you want to scream and make you want to holler, lay that aside. First you got to pick it out. You got to recognize it. And then when you recognize it, you got to lay it aside. You got to get rid of it. You got to throw it away. How you do that? In your mind. See, all the work is done in your mind.
Yes.
Amen. It's things that you think about that you ought not think about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amen. It's things that you think about that get you in trouble with God.
Yes.
So he said, before you run this race, lay aside the weights. I used to run track. Amen. And running track is not like running bivouac in the army where you got the pack on your back, you got the gun on your side, and you got, but if you want to run the race to win, you got to lay aside some things. You got to lay that gun aside. You got to lay that mind, that mind that thinks too much. Amen. You can think too much. Amen. About the wrong thing.
Yes, yes.
You can never think enough about Jesus But all these worldly things around you will distract you.
Yes.
That's why he says, lay aside every weight and that sin which does so easily. See, some things kick you right off. And then you know who knows what them things are? The devil. The devil know your weakness. Don't think he don't. Don't think he's stupid. He ain't stupid. He didn't get to be the devil being stupid. Amen. But the stupid part is he don't believe God.
Yes.
He believes he can outwit God. He believes that he can take me and you from God.
Amen.
So he never stopped trying.
No.
The same God that was after me when I was a little boy is the same one after me now.
Amen. That's right.
How you do it? Looking unto Jesus. See, you got to run this race with what? Patience. See, your life was set before you. You didn't choose it. It chose you.
Yes.
Amen. And it's something that we got to learn in this life. That's why we're here. Amen. We got to run this race with patience. See, too many times I found I get in a hurry. Then I get ahead of myself.
Yeah.
Amen. And then I look up and I'm by myself.
Yes, yes.
Looking unto Jesus. What does that mean? That means we study his word.
Yes.
And what it tells us to do, we do.
Yes.
That's what looking unto Jesus, because he's the author
Yes.
and the finisher. He's the creator and the sustainer of life.
Yes.
Amen. And we have to look unto him. What does that mean? We got to follow his teaching.
Yes.
Not just know him. That ain't good enough.
No.
You got some folk out there, every word is they quote a scripture to you, but they don't know what it means.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
But you got to look unto Jesus, who's the author and the finisher of what? Our faith.
Yes. Yes.
He's our belief.
Yes.
He's what we get our belief from.
Yes.
Because of him, we're able to believe our way through.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what the problem is.
No matter.
It doesn't matter what's coming at you.
Yes.
If you looking unto Jesus,
Yes.
he'll protect you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it will. Yes.
Oh, I know what I'm talking
I
about.
know it too. Yes.
When them people in Egypt, when they told them the death angel coming, they did what they were told. Said, put the blood over the door.
Put it over the door.
And the angel gonna pass by. Amen. Well, it's the same thing today.
Yes.
What's the door? The door is your mind. And you got to put the blood in your mind.
Yes.
That's the door. And when you put that blood over the door of your mind, when that angel of death comes, he'll pass by.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You got to believe your way through.
Yes, sir.
That's the only way you're going to make it. You got to believe your way through when it looks impossible. You got to believe it. When it don't look probable, you got to believe it. When it's hard and life gets hard, you got to believe. Amen. And when you're chastised, see, this is something that some of us don't like. But if God don't chastise you, then you're not here.
That's right.
Yes.
Just that.
Amen. Well, it's just like your parents.
Right.
When you were young, your parents whooped that in. That was Mary Ellen's word. They whoop that, bring that in on over here. And they whoop that in. And you still loved your parents afterwards.
Yes.
You respected them afterwards.
Yeah.
Amen. What the same is with God. You can't be one of God's children if He don't chastise you for your doing wrong.
Yes.
You were born in sin, shapen in iniquity. That's why we must be what? Born again. Because that first birth is of the devil. Yeah, I said it.
Yes.
That first birth is of the devil. Amen. But that second birth is of the Spirit. How do I know that? Because if you're looking unto Jesus, Jesus is a quickening spirit. Amen. That devil is a living Adam. Me, you born, we're living souls. But when we're born again, we're quickening spirits that never die. When the body gives up, the spirit's still there. Amen. So you got to believe your way through.
Believe it.
There was a farmer who had a goat. And he had an empty well on the property. And this goat messed around and stumbled and fell into the well. Amen. And it was deep down in there and they couldn't get the goat out. They did everything they could to get the goat out, but they couldn't get the goat out. Amen. So the farmer decided that he would just fill the well up with dirt and bury the goat. He was a good old goat. He was an old goat. So he said, well, he got his neighbors and friends, and they helped him throw dirt into that well. On top of the goat. The goat just squealing and hollering and squealing. And then all of a sudden the goat got quiet. They kept throwing the dirt in there. And then the goat would smile because every time they threw some dirt on the goat, the goat would shake it off, pack it under his feet. They kept throwing the dirt in, and the goat kept shaking it off, packing it under his feet. And after a while, he began to rise up a little higher. Amen. And that's just like in life. Amen. Life throw dirt on you. Amen. But you have to shake it off and pack it under your feet. Amen. And after a while, the goat rose up and walked out of the well. Amen. And that tells me that after a while, we're going to rise up. Amen. And walk out of the well. Have I got a witness in here? Amen. Jesus died so that we could rise up out of the way. Amen. So you got to believe your way through. Amen. The goat didn't give up. Amen. When they threw the dirt on the goat thought. I didn't know goats could think. But the goat thought. And it said, if I shake this off and pack it under me, I'll rise up out of here afterwards. And we'll rise one day. And we just gonna keep shaking that dirt off. Amen. Come in the form of a flood. What did we do? We shook it off. And packed it under our feet. And whatever else come our way that's negative, we're gonna do what? Shake it off and pack it under our feet. Amen. Amen. Let's give God a praise.